So today we're gonna do some more solitaire. I'm gonna jump around. We might do some spider solitaire because I'll get some extra stuff for unlocking my decks. I think I've also got some free art cards and I thought I'd open them with you. So, hey, little 6 of hearts from this one. 9 clubs, nice. And then I've got to do more to get further here. This is my daily bonus, apparently. Oh, from the Midnight's Nightclub, I've got Ace of Diamonds. And the King of Hearts. Nice. Okay, so like I said, let's see. Oh, just because I've got new stuff, it's being like, hello, look at the things. So you can only play a different deck in this game once you've unlocked all the cards, which makes sense. And there are ways you can buy that stuff, but I have just zero interest, totally zero interest in spending money on it at the moment because it's, I don't know, it's a solitaire app. It's not like anything exciting. Ah, okay. If I think I'll get some money, I can do that another time. But yeah, we'll do a tutorial for Spider because I don't remember how to play Spider Solitaire, to be perfectly honest. Okay. So what I guess teach me. Welcome to Spider. Again, I've not played this ever since I was a really young kid. Which is interesting because I had it. Excuse me, I'm moving my chair. I had it when I was give me 1 second. Sorry, my mic started having this issue because I've started accidentally causing an issue with my mic because I wear headphones when I'm recording these so I can hear myself like through the microphone. And sometimes there's feedback. But yeah, let's learn together because I'm sure that my grandparents had it on their computer many years ago, but I don't remember. Cards can be moved onto any card with a value which is 1 higher. Okay, so like that. A card is placed onto a card with a different suit. It blocks the cards above it. Understood. Completing a single suit chain of ace to king will clear that chain to the foundations. Ah, got you. I understand. Move cards to an empty space to free up block cards underneath. Okay. Now try flicking the 7th of diamond onto the matching suit. I went completely the wrong way. Click the deck to deal a card onto each column. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I get it. That's fine. We'll just play the actual level. Let's do it. See, every time I've seen Spider Solitaire, it's always been just black cards. No, it's more like that. That's what I meant to do. It's always just been one. Yeah, I know. I'm gesturing with my mouse. Excuse you. Not one suit, but one color. So just the reds or just the blacks or something. But this is only one suit, so this is extremely like. Sorry, I've got a little fidget. So if you hear that noise, I've got a little what's the word? My little magnetic donut slider, which maybe I've shown on the channel before. I think so. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna do some Spider Solitaire. Yeah, game. I want to turn those off. They're very annoying. Is there a way for me to do that? Let's find out. I wonder what it considers the ASMR audio. I've not had it turned on, but I don't know. I'm sure I saw something about Oh, so auto hints. Let's turn that off. And then I exit back here. Okay, that might be a little better. Yeah, but is there something else I can do here that I'm missing? Perhaps. I don't have a jack. 3 can't, because you can do like random. You can't do that. Okay. Understood. So new layer of stuff. So then ace goes on 2. And then 6 goes on to 7. And then 9 goes on there. That, and then that. And then am I missing anything? Probably that. Oh, that can go on there. And then is there a 6? Oh, there is. There's a 6 over here. And then this 8 can go on this 9. And then I don't have another queen. I'm already stocked up on kings. Very much. That can go on there though. Which is something. I wish I hadn't put that on here because I could have done that. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. I wonder if you can get like all the way locked for this game. Because I just don't know. I'm not sure if it's one of those where if you get something wrong, you have to restart or what. I also, guys, I changed the audio settings. Oh, I can put this 6 here. I changed the audio settings on my microphone because I was doing directional audio, which for a video where like you're watching it, it's fine, but you're not watching me right now. And I was having some issues specifically with that video. And honestly a little bit with a couple others, but I like having surround audio, but I do also know that any background noise is always coming from one side, and I can see how that would be annoying and things like that. But point being, what can I do here? What can I do here? Oh, this goes here. Yeah, point being, I've changed it to mono for the moment. And for my like videos where it's my face and stuff, let me know if you guys would prefer me to stick with mono or stereo. Because even then there's a couple different versions of stereo. There's like all the way versus sort of like just round this from me doing that isn't gonna say anything, but around the part of the microphone towards me and not necessarily the side facing the camera and stuff like that. I need somewhere for this. Oh no, I can do this. I can do that. Then that. No, that's what I meant to do, girl. Then that. Something for sure. That's something. Oh, and then this can move here. That 6 being there is a very ironic and annoying placement. I can do this though. Yeah, but I changed it. So if you guys don't like it or you would rather me go back to my other stuff, that's fine. Just let me know. I'm gonna do it this way. I really like the physics of this game, like the way the cards move. I'm not sure exactly why I like it so much. There's just something about it that's very satisfying for me to watch. Yeah, but I actually quite like this better. It's I mean I like normal like Klondike quote solitaire. This I have to think more because my eyes, it's harder on my eyes to see everything, if that makes sense. I feel like it maybe works less for ASMR because I'm doing less chatting and more just commentary on the game I'm playing. Although maybe that's what people want. I don't know. If that's what people want, then yeah, I'm not sure. but however, I am enjoying this anyway. this is just a nice little, like, if I do something relaxing, it makes me more inclined to go to sleep. And also selfishly, give me a second, I'm gonna cough. If I do something relaxing, because I'm listening to myself, I do get ASMR from myself, which is maybe weird, but it's true. That was unhelpful. Okay, onward and upward, I suppose. Can I do anything with this? Okay. Do this. Then I want to put something here. I'm just debating what. Oh, I can also put this on here. Sure, screw it. I've probably missed something super obvious by doing that. But it is what it is. Oh, it's all coming together. I say, when it is all not, in fact, not coming together. Do that. Then that. Then this goes here. Then I can do 2 and ace. So that goes on there. We'll put the king out. 5. I'm sure there's a part of this that if you're really good at games like this must be frustrating. Because you're just watching me going, can you just move the thing that's very clearly there? So if you find it less relaxing for that reason, I apologize. But like I said in the last one of these videos, I used to, like, or very often, not most nights, it's maybe slight exaggeration, but to be fair, no, for a period of time it was every night. I was falling asleep watching, or more so, watching for the first 20 minutes and then listening to somebody do Sudoku puzzles. And I love Sudoku puzzles a lot. I think my gain's a little high. There we go. I just, my whispering was getting a little crispy and uncomfortable for my liking. Okay. Oh, I can do this. So I literally only got 2 now, and I've just got to keep dealing out stuff. I've got that's very funny. I've got a song from Sweeney Todd stuck in my head again, which I'm sure I also had. I don't know if it's the same one. I definitely also had a song from Sweeney Todd stuck in my head the last time I did this though. It's the "We all deserve to die," that one, which is very, very cheery and fitting, of course, and appropriate also. Oh, obviously this can go on here. And this can do this, so that's that one done. And then, oh, I'm being silly. I'm being silly. Okay. That's not what I meant to move. I meant to do that. Also do a lot of this anyway, but sure. You can save me like 3 clicks of work. That's fun. Yeah, that's fun. I like that. We can do a couple more of those. Yeah, let's take the free one. Hey, it's more from these ones. These are really cute. I do worry, I was thinking. Also, different difficulties, different level of suits. Interesting. We'll keep doing some of this, but we'll do one of these and then we'll see if we want to go back to some Klondike or 11s or something else. But, you know, it's just very funny that that was still in my head, but my other thing as well, which maybe, I don't know, I love when people, I kind of love listening to ASMR like this where it's not unintentional, because obviously it is intentional. I'm clearly doing this on purpose. But it's not like overly, I don't know, I feel like aggressive ASMR has become the norm, or like become way more common, and I do like aggressive ASMR sometimes, or like really fast, frantic ASMR where you're doing loads of triggers in quick succession, especially on TikTok and stuff, which can be fun. But if I'm trying to actually sleep instead of like getting myself settled, because they are two different activities for me, then excuse me, yawning, maybe that'll help you too. But oh, can I do anything here? I mean, I can move stuff out, I suppose. Yeah. Maybe I should have been less rash about which thing I was moving, but I already did it now, so it's fine. But yeah, so it feels very like casual is my point. I'm not like doing the aggressive ASMR thing, and again, it's no shade to people that do that. Sometimes that is exactly what you want. Oftentimes it is really not what I want, though. And so I get a little like fed up's not the right word. I just don't find it does what I want it to. I just find it like ungratifying, because I want something that I can like is at the right level of stimulation where you can listen and watch, and that will be a little boring because it's kind of the point, and a level of engaging, but I can kind of drone on in the background of you and it just help you like settle. That's exactly the kind of ASMR I love. Yeah, like not actually unintentional, but I think a great contender for this, I maybe said this in the last video, I don't remember, is the Sleepy Keys Network. She does like is kind of spoofing on the idea of I don't remember the name of the channel, but like those like marketing channels where they'd show you like they're like selling you stuff on TV, but it's like very calm and like, oh, I'm making fabric, I can't do it properly, but like, oh, I'm playing with the fabric noises on the table, and like I'm talking low and stuff like that, and being like, oh, and this salt and pepper shaker is amazing because it's bunnies and so it's perfect for Easter. Like those kind of, that's a great example of one. I love her stuff so much, it's amazing. It like knocks me out truly. And that kind of thing is just so up my street. It's very like, I know, game, I just was fidget. I feel very like, oh, back in my day about ASMR, but that's because I've been watching it for 12 years or thereabouts. For as long as I've had access to YouTube consistently, pretty much. Which, yeah, maybe 11 or 12 years. A long while. So I'm like, it's very different now than what it was when it was like, I mean, it's still a big part of my life, but when it was such a big vice for me. Because it's not in the same way anymore, which is a positive thing, because it means that I've like gotten other coping mechanisms. It's not a bad thing that I use it less. It doesn't mean I like it any less. It just means I don't need it to sleep anymore. Or I don't need it to like get through my week anymore. Because in my teen years, oh, that was instrumental. My eyes, oh, I can put this 8 here. Which then, did I not see a 3? There is a 3, so I can then do this. And this can go in here. And I've got another 3. Wonderful. Do I have a queen? Do I have a queen? I don't have a queen. Well, I do. I have this queen, but I don't know if I... Oh, and then I can do... Ah, I see. Okay. I'm going to move this. And then I have a 10, which is a little bit useless, but it's okay. Can't do anything with that. I don't think there's enough for the 7 to go. Really could do with some force. Because there's this one where I can do this, which I just realised. Oh, and I do have a queen. I'm just not looking properly. I think sometimes that's what it is, and I'm just not properly looking, really. And then the 6 can go there, next to the number that goes above it. And I can do that. And is that my dead end? Maybe that's the dead. No, oh no, I can put this 7 here, and then I can put the 3 here to. Oh, and I can put the 10 on the jack, and then the 6 goes there. 5. Oh, this is all very neat and in a bow, isn't it? I suppose that's what happens when you like pay mildly more attention. What do I want to move? I'll do this one. Hey, that worked out okay. And then I can just continue on this. There's one of the 4s I've been looking for. So that's another set done. Amazing. Did I not have it? Yeah, I do. I was going to say I've got a 2 somewhere. Fantastic. I'm so easily enthused with things like this, but it truly does just, like, I just find it very satisfying. Again, it's the same as Sudoku, like I said last time. I am frustrating to watch play Sudoku though, because I play it like weirdly and clinically. I was talking to my partner about this, and they were watching me do a Sudoku, but I've had like, I think we were sitting somewhere and waiting for something, and I was playing the Sudoku off my phone. And I was doing the Sudoku, and they were like, "You're doing it in such a weird order. How don't you notice this stuff first?" I was like, "What do you mean?" And it was like, "Oh, I noticed this 7 in the top right box or whatever, like right away." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not looking for the right away numbers. Okay, that's not true. When I first opened the puzzle, I'm just kind of scanning for like, were there 4 numbers facing any box, so I can do the maths, or 3 numbers, and then I can, like, you know, if stuff's filled in. But after that, I am weird, because I will go one by one through every box in a weird order as well. I do it so if we say 1 to 9 on the boxes, where 1 is the top left and it goes along and then down, like reading order. So 1, 2, 3 is the top row. I do 9, 6, 3, 2, 5. Like, I go backwards, like up and backwards, and I don't know why. Like, it's not reading order, it's the opposite. I don't know why I don't do it in reading order, but that feels like the start of the Sudoku for me. And then I do that for and I do it individually by number. So I'll look in that box for 1s, and then I will look up around the rest of the puzzle for 1s, and then I'll do it for 2s, and then I'll keep going around. And if that doesn't work, I'll look in the rows instead, but I'll go from the bottom up. It's very peculiar behavior. I know I'm weird about it. I don't know why I do it like that, but it's just kind of how I always tackled these kinds of puzzles. Let's just get some more stuff on the board here. There we go. That's what I meant to do. I meant to do that. Now everyone's awake. Finally. Goodness me. Under here, 9. And then I can do this. Wonderful. And then I can also do this. Great. This is, like I say, this is really satisfying. I see why people like Spider Solitaire so much. I totally understand the appeal for old grannies on Windows XP laptops or Windows 95 laptops. Yeah, we had it wouldn't have been 95 because of when we had it. I don't think, but we had an old. Well, my grandparents, my mum's parents, had an old laptop when I was a kid, like young, and I can still feel the texture of the keys when I think about it, and think about like I played like Purple Place, for example, which is formative childhood to I feel like a lot of Gen Z kids and millennials too, maybe depending on your age range. But Purple Place was the shit. I shouldn't put that there, but it's fine. Oh, I can do this. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, no, but like I remember that, and I played the chess, went like Microsoft Chess as well. I played so much Microsoft Chess. I like remember having a favorite customized version of the chessboard as well. I wish I could tell you specifically what version, but it would have been like I'm trying to think what age it would have been. Quite young, like 4 or 5 maybe, but maybe around then. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, like early to mid 2000s sort of time. It must have been, at least it must have been when they got it. And I played all these games, and it was just like total nostalgia for me playing like card games like this on a computer because it just reminds me of that so much. And I love those members of my family a lot as well. Which, obviously helps. Let's go do some normal Sudoku or something else because I want to see if I can get let's get the reward first. But oh, it's one of these ones, Monster Mayhem. They look like sort of giving like graffiti or something. I don't know. Okay, well, that's not the right button. This is the correct button. Yeah, because I've only got a few more till we get more stuff. Gotta reprogram my brain to make sure I'm doing this correctly now. Because I don't think I can do. No, I can't do anything here. There we go. But yeah, no, I loved that stuff. As I loved playing those games, and I played normal solitaire as well. But I also remember playing mahjong, and I loved playing mahjong. I don't understand how humans have the I mean, I do because it's an ancient game and it's like an old game and stuff, right? But and so clearly people have found patience that I've just never had to physically set out a game like that. Like solitaire, I can do. I've played myself solitaire, but the pieces, like the cards, are light and you just kind of shuffle it. Whereas like mahjong has to be set up in a really specific way. I feel. And so it feels like it must take you so much time to set up the game before you even play it. And my brain just, I can't compute spending that much time. I mean, I guess it's also cultural, right? That's just not how we are. As like the stuff that I spend time on is in that way, isn't then played. But I suppose it's the same as like, I don't know. There's lots of games where that's our older stories and things like that, where a big part of the philosophy is that you can make something beautiful and then destroy it, and like that's, or not destroy it, but and that's part of life, and so it's like a thing that you make part of your games to teach morals to kids in kind of words, not just kids, but oh my god, I've just noticed that's been there for ages. Ah, dear. That was my whole point there, though. like, yeah, I wouldn't have patience. Like the stuff that I spend time working on like that ends up being displayed or published or, you know, shown to people and is like, that's the finished product. Am I missing something here? I do find it weird for a card app like this. So like every mobile, and maybe this is just the things I've used, every mobile version of something, obviously in solitaire in real life. So I'm going to adjust a bit here. I have like the ADHD bisexual gremlin seating where I just can't keep my legs still. That's so funny. I moved and I totally lost my point. That's so frustrating. I'm gonna watch this back and go, what the fuck was I gonna say? Like I'm so sorry, people watching this. I'm just gone. It's entirely gone. Let's see. It might come back to me in the video. We'll find out. Oh yes, that's what I was gonna say. Every mobile version of Solitaire played. My point was that obviously in real life, not every time you play it can be solved, because of the randomness of like shuffling a deck or whatever. If you just shuffle a deck yourself, I do find it weird. However, I didn't mean to do that. In a polished game like this, that can also be the case. Like this, it doesn't always I guess win. Like sometimes you'll get halfway through and it'll be like, no, new moves possible. Which I've never experienced otherwise in games like this. So I find it a little odd. But I get that this is a thing that's made for free and they get money through their cards and stuff. Like the different decks and things. Oh, went full like Minecraft villager there. Is there anything I can do? Am I being silly? Just gonna click things. Let's take them. No good moves. See? What the game said. Oh, and I can do that, and that'll allow me to do this as well. Okay, that does something, I suppose. But I don't know if that actually progresses the game any beyond being like, oh, you can do this thing. Because where does this go? Nowhere. This would go under there, but that's not how you play the game. That no place. That doesn't have a place. Yeah. Yeah, see this? I don't understand. Why does it do that? Okay, let's try again. Shall we? I don't have the attention span to remember if no, this is definitely not the same game. Like it is different. Because I did have that thought, because it's like set levels or what have you. I was like, are they set in the sense that you can replay that and it will be the same? Or are they different? But it seemed like they're different in some ways, if not all. Although it seems to be following a similar structure. So I wonder if the same cards are on the table and in the deck. Just not necessarily in the same order or anything like that. Maybe my attention span's just horrific. Well, no, I know that my attention span's horrific. But maybe that's why I'm less sure. I can do that. There we are. That does. Yeah, because this is the same. This part here is the same. I don't think it was it a king last time as well though? We'll see, I suppose. Well, that's not helpful. Red 7, a little bit useless to me right now. we'll play this game and then we'll call it tonight. Because we all need to sleep. And I hope that I'm helping you in some way, even if it just means you're less lonely tonight. For goodness sake. Yeah, I'm a little bit frustrated here just because it seems now that I've said that, like, these are set games. But it doesn't feel like they should set them unless I'm being thick, which, you know, could be true. I'm just going to do the thing where you click every card now. That does something. If you have a 5, that can go there. The 4 goes nowhere. Because I don't have the other numbers for the, yeah, it's going to tell me I can't. Yeah, I know I can put that away, but after that, what is my option? I can do that. Great. Your point? Like, oh, and then I can do this. And then that doesn't seem like that gets me much further. I'm going to keep looking these hints just because I feel... Yeah, that's weird. Okay. That's very odd. But you can go to the next level. What? I wonder if this is a cash grab thing, where one of them is not solvable, so that you don't get the 3 gift at the end. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's play through this one and see what it brings. If it ends up being no good moves available, we'll call it a night. It's a shame because if that's the case, because I really like the UI of this game. Like, I like the way that it feels to play, you know. I mean, there are other good alternatives. I like just playing Microsoft Solitaire and stuff, but the variation is nice. I think the variation is very nice. There we go. There's our jack. I could do with a black 10 of some kind. Or a black jack. It's a different game. You're wrong. You're useless right now. I can do that, but it doesn't actually, like, it just means that that has a thing on top of it. Oh, I can do this and then that. That's something. Hey, that looks like something to me. In fact, a whole pile of somethings. Now, if I just had a place for this 5, I can move this out as well, but there will be things to do. Probably. Statistically speaking. Can't get rid of that, to be fair. Yeah, like, I just like doing that. That's fun. The noise you hear is just my mouse on the mouse mat. That's a bit useless right now. That is also useless right now. Do you see my issue, guys? Well, that can, to be fair, yes, that can go away. Then I can put that there. And then it will be there. And that's a really great point I made, and I'm glad I did it. Okay. Let's see. If anybody has suggestions for, like, low energy, puzzly type games that in the same vein as things like versions of card games, but if they're actual puzzles, I'll be happy to do them. I just don't give me like blueprints or something. I tried to finish that game. I found it. My brain just, I was really struggling to put everything together all at once. I am okay at puzzles within a context, but because it's a wide context, I was taking notes and still, and maybe I just didn't get far enough into the game, because I know they say you've got to do loads of days and stuff in that game in particular. I'm not convinced that this is doable, because that can go there. Sure. Oh, and then the fort. Ignore me. I'm silly. Okay, I'm silly. Actually, don't listen to me. We'll do that one, and then we can do this. That did something. Most certainly something was done there. And now we have all our aces. That's positive. And then I can do that. And that is also a thing that we can do. We can do that. We can put that there. Lovely, lovely. Right. I don't know why I did like a weird English accent there. Sorry. Weird because it's bad, not because English people's accents are bad. It's like weird because it was a bad impression, not because the accent itself is a bad accent. That's a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing. Things are happening. That's also a thing. I do king. Then I've got all my kings out for the lads. If you will, I might just need to do some digging down here. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna all complete it. Well, I will, but I want to get my ducks in a row first. Ooh, look, I did it. And then it'll all complete. Amazing, 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 amazing. Okay. I'm gonna call it there, because that's been the best part of an hour. And well, first let's see what card thing we got. Let's see. Hey, the flowers one. Those are the ones I'm most excited about out of these like common sets. They look so cute. Yeah, so this. Yeah, I have to do that one to do it. So maybe I'm just locking myself in, to be fair. Well, maybe if I play upon C, we'll have another go another time. Okay, it's just the next line. I see. Okay, it just does it that way. Okay, thank you very much for watching.